Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Cioffi. Weather in 5 days and 5 minutes. Brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware at 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon. Everything you need to maybe get your yard back in order this coming autumn, which is not that far away, really, when you think about it. And also remember, even though it's been quiet, we still have a long way to go with regards to hurricane season. And if you need supplies to get you through a storm, just in case we do get one, there's your place to go. 631-756-1125. The best prices anywhere in the New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, tri-state area. OmniTrueValue.com is the website. Well, it's finally arrived. All that low humidity we've been talking about all week is here. The dew points as of noontime sitting in the lower 50s and even some upper 40s dew points starting to show up in parts of northern New Jersey and in the Hudson Valley. And those dry dew points, by the way, go all the way south into Maryland and Delaware. Dew points there in the upper 50s. They'll catch up and get a little lower. It's in the low 50s with dew points as you make your way into southern and south central Pennsylvania, southeastern and south central Pennsylvania, and in southeastern New England. We're looking at dew points also in the 50s and even some middle 40s dew points across Massachusetts. So it's a good looking day overall. We had some minor issues overnight and this morning with leftover clouds and even a couple of sprinkles in a few places. Now those clouds have shifted eastward. We've got bright sunshine everywhere except for southeastern New England, still in some clouds, but they'll be out of there before too long. And the dry air that's cut out across New York State down into Virginia, Ohio, Michigan, that dry air is actually going to work its way further south into the Carolinas and into the northern parts of South Carolina and Georgia and Alabama. So a lot of folks participating in this nice break from the humidity. Not a whole lot going on the radar at midday today. We've got some showers and downpours in the western Great Lakes that are moving southeastward. We've got some showers and heavy downpours right along and just off the Gulf Coast. Some of that will move inland as we go through this afternoon. And there are showers and some scattered thunderstorms in North Carolina right now, in eastern North Carolina and into South Carolina. That's that cold front that moved through the northeast and northern mid-Atlantic states yesterday and last night, and it's continuing to push its way further to the south. We don't have any risk for severe weather today, so we're going to jump to the forecast rainfall amounts from the Weather Prediction Center, and you can see how bone dry it is today from Maine down into Virginia. Rains along the Carolinas and southward. The heavier rains right along the immediate coast, but nothing that really stands out. And as we go through the weekend, the east, except for eastern Maine and southern Georgia into Florida and along the Gulf Coast, is dry. You see precip around the Great Lakes, that little disturbance there that's in the western lakes now moving southeastward. Sunday, I think what you're seeing here in southern Pennsylvania, that's probably way overdone, and that light green represents basically less than a tenth of an inch of precip anyway. I honestly think that we're probably, the whole area from eastern Pennsylvania to southern New England should be fine through Sunday. And then we've been talking about a potential rain threat for beginning maybe on Monday. Might take a little longer to get underway. And going into midweek, WPC was very bullish yesterday with 2 to 3 inch rainfall amounts. They basically cut those amounts in half because the overnight model guidance run pretty much backed off, had the system much further to the east. We do have the new GFS, which has gone a little more bullish again with some rain coming in during Monday, and at least from what we see so far on this model run into Tuesday, showing some rain from western New York down the coast. It's not continuous. It's showery in nature, but there probably might be some heavy downpours in the mix there. I think for now, I'm just going to kind of play it middle of the road and see how the models evolve. What we're looking at is the upper trough, the next upper trough to come through. And here we have the one that's moving through the east today and moving out offshore. But then a second upper trough forms and dives southward. It tries to cut off to our west. And we need to see if we're going to get a substantial rainfall out of this, or even a moderate rainfall, you want to see the upper low get somewhere into western Pennsylvania and tighten up a bit, because that'll create a southerly flow, bring in some Atlantic moisture, and we'll get into some much needed rain. I would think if we could wind up getting an inch or two of rain during the first couple of days of next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we should be in good shape. And as far as the weekend is concerned, forecast-wise, just to give you an idea of this dry air mass, the green, those are all dew points in the 40s. And there you go, in the Northeast, down into the mid-Atlantic states and into the Carolinas during Saturday and even into the first part of Sunday. So we're looking at a low humidity weekend. Temperatures by day into the lower 80s today, tomorrow, and Sunday for daytime highs. Some of the cool spots not getting out of the upper 70s, which will be nice. And nighttime lows will be down. Warmer urban areas probably between 60 and 65. Everybody else should at least get down into the 50s. And as we said, I'm thinking sunshine today, tomorrow, most of Sunday. There might be some clouds coming in from the west Sunday afternoon. And the weekend highs will be, again, upper 70s and low 80s. Nighttime lows 50s to generally low 60s. Weather in 5 is brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware at 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon, New York. 631-756-1125 is the phone number, and the website is omnitruevalue.com. So enjoy all this dry air that's coming into the Northeast. Joe and Joe Weather Show is back Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and we will see you then.